What's up guys, Super Pikmin Bros here, and today I will be showing my interpretations of the brand new enemies that will be appearing in Pikmin 4. This video will contain spoilers for Pikmin 4, as this is based off of the Piklopedia Leak that was released a couple days ago, or a couple weeks ago I think it was. Now this Piklopedia Leak doesn't show the pictures of these enemies, but just the names. So I took matters into my own hands and designed these enemies based off of the names. So this means that there will be no footage from Pikmin 4, and these are just my drawings that I made based off of the names. So you won't exactly be getting spoiled because this is not real footage of the enemies, but at the same time kinda is, because I'm showing you the names of the enemies. So it's kind of both sides. So I will be showing the drawings now. The first enemy is the Toxic Slooch. This enemy, similar to the Pyroclasmic Slooch, has a trail of a similar element to fire around it, which is poisonous gases. So you would want to use a white Pikmin against this enemy, as you wouldn't want your other Pikmin getting poisoned, wouldn't you? Next is the Sheer Flea. Like all the other sheer grubs, this one emerges from the ground, but instead of squirming around, this one jumps in the air very high. So you would want to use your yellow or winged Pikmin to attack this one. Next on the list, we have the Chili Hop. This Wally Hop-like enemy isn't like any other. What I mean by this is that you can't throw your whole squad of Pikmin on top of it like you would normally, as they will get frozen and be vulnerable to the Chili Hop, as it will hover up in the air and crush them. This is often very annoying for players such as myself, so you're forced to use Ice Pikmin or any tough, strong Pikmin like purples or rocks, for example. This next enemy is quite smelly. It is the Moldy Dwarf Bulborb. Similar to the fiery Bulblax, its flesh is melting off, but not because of fire, it's because it's moldy and expired. So you wouldn't want your regular Pikmin touching it, as it will release the mold upon impact. So you would want to use white Pikmin instead. This next enemy is quite dirty. It is the Bloomcat Oyster. Unlike other Oysters being more water-based, this one is more ground-based. The thorns on its flower make it more dangerous than the average Oyster, as if you were to try and aim for its weak spot, you might accidentally impale one of your Pikmin, so be careful when attacking this foe. This next enemy is quite small. It is the Aristocrat offspring. Unlike its bigger, more annoying counterpart, all it does is just blows bubbles. Unlike the peckish Aristocrat, which grabs your Pikmin and eats them and dodges all of your attacks. Is it getting cold in here, or is it just the icy Blowhog? Like the snowy Blowhog from the Pikmin 4 demo, this one blows ice, but it's more related to the puffy Blowhog, where it blows icy air, freezing your Pikmin, leading to more annoying shenanigans. This next shocking enemy is the Shock Cake. Similar to the Scorch Cake, also from the Pikmin 4 demo, this enemy will pick itself up and crush your Pikmin, but instead of having fire under its body, it has electricity under its body, so it will shock your Pikmin and then crush them. This next icy enemy is the Freeze Cake. Like the previously mentioned Shock Cake, it has the same abilities, but instead of electricity, it freezes your Pikmin and then crushes them instead. Now we are moving on to what is probably some of the bosses. The first boss we have is the Toxstool. Unlike the regular Puffstool, this one would probably just release poisonous gases instead of poisonous spores. So it's quite a downgrade from the regular. This next tough enemy is the Arctic Cannon Beetle. Similar to its other counterpart, the Armored Cannon Beetle, instead of shooting boulders, it shoots snowballs. Just like its young counterpart, the Arctic cannon beetle larva. This next scary enemy is the jumbo bulborb. This bulborb is a lot more feral than the average bulborb and shows no mercy whenever it's eating your Pikmin, as it will eat tons of Pikmin at a time, as it is a boss. And it is a lot more stronger and beefier than a regular bulborb. Quite possibly even more scarier than the bull bear. This last boss, and which is probably my proudest drawing out of all of these, is the Titan Below Hog. This new variation of Blowhog can control all of the elements, which includes fire, electricity, water, poison, and ice. And it can blow all of these elements from all around its body, except its back. So that's the main weak point where you want to aim for. So those are all of the drawings that I wanted to show off for Pikmin 4. I am not that positive that any of these will be accurate to the actual enemies that will be coming, but I just drew these just for fun, so I wasn't expecting them to be super accurate to when Pikmin 4 does come. So I hope you like the drawings, and make sure to like and subscribe, and bye bye.